Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're here again, I just want to say that I appreciate you guys so much. I would also appreciate it if you guys would please subscribe to me and like my video. That would mean a lot to me. Today I'm going to be talking about self-love and how to really learn to love yourself, because everyone's always saying, oh, you need to learn how to love yourself, or who's going to love you if you don't love yourself. So I'm going to get into the facts of what helped me learn how to love myself, and hopefully this can benefit you guys or help you guys in any way. If you guys see me looking down at my journal or looking down anywhere over here in this area, I have a whole bunch of notes and I really want to cover a lot of information about this because I want to be able to at least help someone or motivate someone. And I want you guys to know that it's not like a horrible life. It's just a bad day, or you can just not be feeling it. But I'm telling you, like, it gets better, okay? It really does get better. And a lot of the times we're not really focused on ourselves. We're focused on everyone else and everything else around us, that we forget to take care of who's most important in our lives, which is you, yourself. You should be putting yourself first in everything, okay? I'm going to tell you guys about my story and how I got to this point. So for a long time, I had been going through it. It has a lot to do with things that I have been through in the past, and also my physical appearance. I just wasn't happy, and I'm going to keep it real. I was really lazy. I never wanted to do anything. I wouldn't work out. I wouldn't do anything for myself. I would just, on my days off, I would literally just lay in bed and eat. And then from being so unproductive, I would get anxiety, which would make it even worse, and I would just be a mental mess. I'm so sorry if the angle is weird now. I had to readjust, but like I was saying, I was a total disaster mentally. My mental health was just really bad. Let's just keep it at that. The issue with me was the fact that, like I said before, I just kept everyone's business and everyone's emotions before mine. I wasn't really too worried about myself. I was kind of a people pleaser back then. I was kind of scared to make someone unhappy, because I'd be like, oh my god, they're not gonna like me anymore, they're not gonna be my friend, like, oh. And now I'm like, girl, I don't care. Whoever is for me is gonna be for me, and if you're not for me, that is totally fine, because I have me in mind. And that's it. Besides the fact that I didn't like my body, everything else that I have, like, like relationships, just situations that you've been putting with life, besides letting that affect me, it was about my physical appearance. So what I really had to learn was self-discipline, and I just had to get myself up and convince myself, like, if you don't work out for the body that you want, it's not gonna come by just sitting around. So I was like, you know what, like, I'm literally only 21 years old and I don't do anything for myself. I honestly really look up to those girls who work out and live fit and they like take care of themselves and they look amazing. I really do look up to that. So I was like, why don't I become the person that I look up to? Like, it's really not that hard. So I decided that I was going to do that. Now, here I am, and I'm doing all of those things, and wow, my mental health skyrocketed. It went from always being moody and sad and like not knowing what the heck was wrong with me to like, I just feel so good now. For me, working out and eating better really helped. I don't know what it is, but when you're okay mentally, your body starts to feel better as well, and I think that's what really changed it for me. And this is something that I really want to talk about, and it's really important to self-analyze and really make yourself think about who you really are. And then once I realized, like, oh my gosh, like, I don't do anything, I was like, that's so unattractive. Like, I don't want to be seen like that. I don't want to think that about myself. I don't want to know that about myself. So I did something about it. It changed everything for me. Like, you just really need to like think about what it is that you're avoiding in your life, and you need to act on it, because we are so young right now, and it's like, if you don't do this right now, when are you gonna do it? Like, why are you holding yourself back? Why do you keep pushing it back? Like, your time is now. If you start now, I promise you, you will be so happy that you started now, and you'll even wish that you started earlier. The more you wait, the more that you're gonna just wish that you had started back then. Do this for yourself. I'm telling you, nobody is gonna get you out of that rut besides yourself. All those funks that you go through, nobody is gonna help you out of those except for yourself. So you need to do something to make yourself feel better, because all we have is ourselves. Because at the end of the day, who knows you better than yourself? And that's why you need to self-analyze, because you need to know yourself. Trust me, you know who you are. You just need to think about it and really accept it. Like, stop avoiding it. It's like your mind is asking you for all of these things, but you keep ignoring it. You're capable of so much, because that's how I felt. I was like, no, like, I can't. Nah. The more you tell yourself you can't, the more you're gonna convince yourself that you can't. Give yourself affirmations. Tell yourself, yeah, you're a bad bitch. Oh yeah, you're gonna get that done. Yes, I can do that. Yeah, I'm capable of that and way more. You need to hear this, because if you keep relying on people to tell you all these affirmations, and you keep relying on people to hype you up, your friends to hype you up, where are you gonna get? Like I said, people are worried about themselves. People don't have time to worry about you. Get your shit together and become that woman that you want to be, or a guy if you're a guy. Become that person that you want to be. And if becoming that person means that you have to be selfish and that you have to take time to work on yourself, by all means, do it. Do it, because being selfish is not wrong. It's more than okay, and it should be normalized. If you don't want to go and do this with this person because you want to do a self-care routine tonight, then do it. Because girl, I mean, come on, like I said before, like, who is gonna have you like you? I'm gonna keep saying this over and over, because I really need y'all to understand that in the end, all you need is yourself. And until you learn that, like, you need to know that, okay? And it took me a while, because I was always a type that would be like, oh, I wish I had more friends to do this. Okay, first of all, the attention that you crave from others is the attention that you need to be giving to yourself. Think about that. It could be attention from your friends, it could be attention from your boyfriend, from whoever. You ever sit there and think about, why am I so needy? Shouldn't I be taking care of myself? Shouldn't I be doing something for me instead? Because the answer is usually yeah. And then, once you're so caught up in taking care of yourself and becoming the person that you want to be, you're going to be so busy doing things that you love that you're not even going to have time to worry about others. You won't feel the need to look for others' attentions or for others' presence, because you will be enough for yourself. I'm just saying, like, this is really, like, bro, I don't even care. Like, I really don't care what people think of me at this point, because, like, damn, I love myself. Like, I really do. And I don't give a fuck, because it took me such a long time for me to get here. And you know what? When you start to become that woman that you want to be, and when you go into that journey, people hate it, because misery loves misery. So they're miserable and they want to keep you there with them. Not over here. Nope. People that love themselves and that are happy with themselves will be happy for you doing you. And as soon as you start to glow up, and as soon as you start to become happy, you will realize who's really not your friend and who's a hater. And like I said, this is the channel where I tell you shit that people don't want to tell you, because they don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. But I'm going to be the one to say it, because I do not care. And you need to hear this, like, one way or another. I don't even care if you don't want to hear it like this, but you need to hear it. I wish someone would tell me all of this back then, when I was struggling, when I was going through it, when I didn't know what to do with myself anymore. I had to go through this by myself, and that's why I love myself so much, because damn, like, I am strong, and I pushed myself through the lowest points of my life by myself. I did this by myself. So that's why I am first before anyone, and I take care of me first. I don't know if you guys ever heard that saying where it's like, sorry, I'm looking at my notes. It says you are what you attract, or you attract what you are. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of true, because when you're broken and when you're stuck in like a, all you do is complain and like you're sad and this and this and this and this, you know, like all the negative stuff, you attract people that are like that because you guys bond over that. I've had people like that in my life, and you know, the thing about it is it's nice to have someone to bond with when you're sad and when you're down, but it's really bad when all you guys do is stay hating on yourselves, like, oh, I'm so sad, I hate this about myself, I hate this, I hate that. Like, it's really hard to like get out of that, because both of you guys are like hating on each other, like on your own person. So that's why it's like, it's so dangerous to open up to someone when you're going through something like that, because you infest them with the same emotions that you're going through. And if they're going through the same thing, you guys are just stuck in that bond. Am I making sense? Like, I know that's a lot to like take in. Maybe it's not. Okay. And please do not twist my words, because I am not saying that you shouldn't be around people who are sad, because I know that we're all human and we all go through things like that. But what I'm saying is, if you were to work on yourself well enough to where you're happy, you will be able to help others. And I feel like that's the most important part, because if everyone around you, including yourself, is just always in a funk, how are you guys supposed to like ever be okay? That's why I feel like it's so important to really work on yourself, because once your energy is so good, your energy will definitely help out others around you. And like I said, you are what you attract. Once you are glowing inside, you're gonna attract people who see that in you, and who see that your energy is so like radiant, that they're gonna want to be around you, and that you're gonna attract those types of friends and those types of people. And that's really what you need in your life. Okay, you need people who are on the same level, who are, they love themselves, and they're not gonna be like all up on your ass for no reason. And I want to go back to the part where I was talking about the gym. I don't go to the gym, I work out at home actually, but ever since I started eating better and working out at least 5 times a week, my mental health just got so much better. I really do feel amazing now. It makes me feel good, and I actually look forward to working out. Working out itself isn't really the fun part for me. For me, it's buying my Alani Nu drinks and wearing my cute workout clothes. And that's really what like gives me that pump to work out, because it's like, dang, I feel good, I feel cute, I'm doing this for myself, for my body. Like, I know that once I work hard enough, I will get the results that I want. I do love my body right now, but I know that I have certain goals that I want to achieve, especially because I gained a little bit of weight during quarantine. You know, who didn't? But yeah, I just want to get back in shape. I want to feel really good about myself, on top of the way that I'm already feeling, because I do feel so much better. The only person that I can say thank you to is myself, and obviously God, because if it wasn't for him, I feel like I would really be nowhere. Everything that I have is because of him. I'm honestly very grateful that I am going through this realization of like, you need to work on yourself and you need to do this for you, because I would have been stuck in that mentality of hating myself and hating everything around me forever if I would have never woken up. And it's really easy to say all of this for me, but it wasn't easy for me to get to the point where I am now. I really did struggle with my mental health and with my emotions for a very, very long time. I don't wish that upon anyone, and I really hope that you guys can find this feeling of happiness and of self-love that you guys deserve to feel. We're all human, and I really do believe that our lives are meant to live just being happy and doing the things that you want to do, because this is your life and you only have one. Why would you want to live your life hating yourself and being unhappy and being around people that are no good for you in your best years? Like, why would you want to do that? You're wasting your time. enjoy your life, because you deserve it. It frustrates me, man. Like, I wish someone could have told me all of this, but no one did. I learned it by myself, and that's totally fine, because here I am, and I'm hoping that this video will reach out to somebody who really needs it. I know I would have loved to found something like this. I just noticed that I forgot to film an outro. I just want to say, always put yourself first. You deserve it. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys that support me, and stay tuned for the next video.